What's up, guys? Buenos dias from Costa Rica. Just want to throw this little video together for all of you that say you don't have a lot of time in your day and you only have 5 minutes to touch your guitar today. So this is what I want you to cover. This is a quick run through of just some, intermediate, basic kind of stuff. But if you only have 5 minutes, this is what I want you to run through today. Okay? So first of all, we got to get our fingers warmed up before we can jump into any chords and scales. I'm going to line up my first, second, third, and fourth finger along the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth frets on the low E string. And then in my picking hand, I'm going to alternate pick. So I'm going to do these whatever combination you want, but for right now, I'm just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternate picking, like I said here, and then to the next string. And back down. If you can only do it so fast, that's not a problem. I'd rather you play it clean than fast. So play it as fast as you can do it clean. It's not a speed drill yet. Okay, after 1, 2, 3, 4, you can mix up any combination like I said. I'm gonna do 1, 3, 2, 4. So first finger to third finger, second to fourth, all on the same string, then I go to the next string. And then back down, 4, 2, 3, 1. Okay, next thing you do is maybe skipping strings. Back down. Okay, I'm just blowing through this. You take your time with it. But remember, if we only have 5 minutes, just gonna do a couple of those to warm up, and then I'm gonna move on. Diatonic chords within a major key. This is a sequence of Roman numerals essentially that identify all the chords that fall into any given key. They're the same progression and movement no matter what the key is as far as diatonic is concerned, but you want to be able to jump in and play any chords within a certain key at the snap of a finger. So we're going to start off doing something easy today, just G, the key of G, G major. So I'm going to play like the jazz chords first and simplify all the way down to the rock stuff. So it doesn't matter what kind of player you are, this stuff applies to you. Okay, so we're going to start with the first degree. It's a major 7. So from G, that's a G major 7. Here we are. Then our A is our second degree, A minor 7. And then B minor 7, third degree. Fourth degree, major 7, so it's C. Fifth degree is a dominant 7 in the key of G. We're talking about a D7 chord. The sixth degree, E minor, or E minor 7, sorry. And then the 7th degree is an F sharp. So if we're playing the jazzy chord, it's F sharp minor 7 flat 5. So just cycling through that. G major 7, A minor 7, B minor 7, C major 7, D7, E minor 7, and then F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Okay, if you don't want to do the jazz chords, it's not your thing, or you don't like bar chords, then let's simplify it. We'll knock off the 7s. That leaves us with G major. Play it nice and open position in this key. A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, and then F sharp diminished or half diminished. I'm gonna play up here because there's, it's kind of hard to play it open position. So anyway, there's our 7th, back to 1. Okay. Then, if you don't want to even play those, you just want to put on your distortion pedal and rock out. Play them as power chords, which is fine, all the way up. Except when you get to F sharp, of course, you can't have a normal power chord. You have to do the tritone here, that half diminished, that flat 5. But you can riff off of that too. It's a very dissonant sound, so make sure you use it wisely. So anyway, we go through those sequence in any given key. I just use G as an example. 1 major 7, 2 minor 7, 3 minor 7, 4 major 7, 5 dominant 7, 6 minor 7, and 7 minor 7 flat 5. Just lining it up through the degrees. So in the key of G, G's 1, A's 2, B's 3, C's 4, D's 5, E's 6, and F sharp is 7. Okay, so that's what I just did right there. Now we're going to take the mode that goes with each one of those chords and play through those. Okay, so the 1, G major, it's the G major scale, or the fancy name is Ionian. There's 1 octave. There's a 2nd octave. So I'm going to blow through the first mode it just like that. And then I go to the second degree, which was A. The second mode is Dorian, so I'm going to play 2 octaves of the A Dorian scale. There's 1 octave. There's the second one. Okay, then I go up to the third mode, which is Phrygian, and we're playing from B because B is the third of G. There's 1 octave. There's the second one. Fourth degree is Lydian, and 4th degree is C. So here we go with C Lydian. 1, 2. Okay, 5th degree, Mixolydian from D. 2 octaves right there. And then 6th degree, the natural minor. So we're going from E, E natural minor, or E Aeolian is the fancy name. 1 octave, 2nd octave. You probably all mostly know that scale right there. And then for F sharp, Locrian, instead of playing that all the way up here, I'm going to drop down to F sharp right here and play the Locrian scale. There's 1, there's the 2nd octave. And then we're back to G. So we just ran through those. Alright, so if you don't know the modes, no worries, we just simplify down. The pentatonic scale is actually built into each of the modes. It's 5 of those 7 notes. So if you don't know the modes, but you know the major pentatonic and the minor pentatonic, let me show you how to apply that. Now going from the G again, instead of playing G major, we're going to play G major pentatonic. Okay, so that shape, or then we go to the minor shape for the Dorian mode. So from the 2nd degree again, A, Dorian, we're going to simplify that down to just A minor pentatonic. Okay, up to Phrygian, because we don't know Phrygian, say, we're going to play minor pentatonic from B. Okay, now from C for Lydian, if you don't know Lydian, you simplify it down to a major pentatonic. Same thing with Dorian. Then, of course, Aeolian minor, right? If you don't know the minor scale, then, which you should. But if you don't, that's fine. Just learn the pentatonic minor. Okay, so I just played all of those just with 2 different shapes, the major and the minor. It's just, you gotta know, is the Dorian scale based off of a minor pentatonic or is it based off of a major pentatonic? It's based off of a minor, so if you don't know the full scale, then you just play the minor pentatonic from A in that case. Okay, now running out of time, so we gotta get cranking here. Once you've run through those scales, we want to make some actual music. So we're gonna just take random degrees from a particular key. We're gonna stick with the key of G right now. Take random degrees and make up a chord progression. So I'm just gonna make something up right now. We'll say 1, 2, 4, 5. So what does that mean? The 1 chord, like I said in the beginning, was a major 7 chord or a major chord. So in the key of G, that's gonna be G major 7. And then I said the 2 chord, so that's gonna be A minor 7. A is the 2nd of G, G, A. And then I said the 4 chord, which is a major 7. In the key of G, that's going to be G, A, B, C. So C major 7 right there. And then I think I said the 5 chord, which in the key of G would be a D7 right there. Okay, so now I have my 4 chords. I'm going to make music out of it. So if I'm just strumming, for quickness sake here, G major 7, that's the 1 major 7. Then I got my 2 minor 7. Then I'm going to go to my 4 major 7. My 5-7. Okay, so all of a sudden I made music just out of thin air because I knew what chords work within a key. Okay, so say you're not a jazz guy, you don't want to play those jazz chords. Let's play more acoustic kind of strumming things using the same stuff. So we took off the 7 now, so we're playing G major. Took off the 7, so now we're playing A minor, then C major, and then D major. So now you have however you want to play it. Obviously I'm switching it up a lot, but I'm playing the same 4 chords. Get musical, create something within a couple of minutes just to kind of get you inspired. From there, if you can and if you have any more time, record that progression and then take the modes or the scales, whatever I just showed you, and practice improvising over top of that progression, okay? Most people have a phone or an iPad or something like that where you can record yourself. Just sit there and run through those chords in time and then play it back to yourself and practice improvising in the key that you just made up your progression in, okay? I'm pretty sure you can do that all in 5 minutes. Buena suerte. If you have any questions, hit me up. If not, we'll see you for the next video. Ciao.